Channel with Arakia back. I pray everybody's having a great day, evening, night, that everyone's well. I just wanted to share my thoughts on the recent events that have been occurring, specifically with so many of these children that are perishing. I'm going to talk a little bit about Jocelyn. I don't know how to pronounce the last name, Nunagary, I believe it is, and my thoughts on what happened to her, as well as the significance of the number 12, because a lot of these children, these female children, have been perishing at the age of 12. So I know this is going to be triggering for some, but I have this righteous anger, and I'm upset because I'm seeing this, and one of the first things in my spirit about it, I couldn't help but of course I'm feeling sympathy. It's it's sad. One of the other things that I was feeling so in my spirit is, what is the significance? Why is it 12-year-olds? Has been, in the past several weeks or so, it's been quite a few 12-year-old female children that are perishing. And so I'm like, why 12-year-olds? What is going on with that? And so I looked, and I had looked into this some time ago, just about the number 12, but I had to remind myself. So I looked into that, and it was, or is, the number 12, and its biblical significance is the Most High Yah's authority. So it is his judge. It's his authority, his government. So he's usurping. It's about his authority being usurped. So that to me was significant. And so I'm looking at it from the standpoint of, he's taken authority back that he's given these parents. Yes, and it's going to be triggering what I say, but right now I have righteous anger at what's going on, because as you've seen my title, Jocelyn's unaliving was preventable. Okay? So, yeah, this is going to be triggering, but I'm speaking from righteous, or with righteous anger right now. And y'all have to understand, it's a serious thing out here. This is no joke what's happening out here. But so when I looked at that, and I'm like, wow, the significance is he's taken the Most High Yah, and this is what I feel strongly in my Ruach, that he's taking the authority back, that he's taking these children back. He's given the authority to these parents to raise these children. And he's taking the authority back. But again, that's my opinion. I know y'all gonna feel some type of way. But this is how I'm feeling today. Because I look at what happened to Jocelyn specifically. And I look at the picture that was released. It shocked me that she was even 12 years old. I could not believe that this child was 12 years old. And she looked about between 15 and 17 in the picture that was released to the media. The first picture where she has dyed hair and her shirt is off the shoulder. She did not look 12 years old at all. So that was the first thing for me. I'm like, what? 12 years old? She's 12? She was 12? Couldn't believe it. And then earlier today, I see her, I didn't even watch the video. Her mother is, grief-stricken, crying, and the media is interviewing the mother. The first thing that she talks about her deceased child. Oh, well, she had a goofy sense of humor kind of thing. That's the first thing you can say about your child that was just unalived? That really bothered me. I'm like, what is going on with these parents out here? It don't make no sense. You couldn't say anything better about your child than a goofy sense of humor? That's one of the first sentences that came out of your mouth? And I'm like, are you kidding me? What is going on? Why? Why did I have to see video of her walking with these men? Like, she's literally with these men. What are y'all teaching y'all children out here, parents? I'm 50, what, 3? I'm 53 years old, and I remember being taught at a very young age about stranger danger. Okay? Stranger danger. Don't go with strangers. That's been like forever. They've been talking about that. But your child is literally not with one man, with two men. Walking, with... It don't make any sense. What are you teaching parents? What are y'all teaching your children? And I know not all of y'all. Many of y'all, especially in my community, we have to teach our children certain things to protect themselves from authorities that are supposed to be protecting and serving us, but are extinguishing our lives. So we have to teach our children at a young age things that we don't necessarily want to have to explain to them. But we have no choice. But some of y'all other parents are out here and you ain't teaching your children nothing but how to be groomed for their destruction. Because they don't need to be in the nail salon getting their nails done with you. Because that is cancerous. So meanwhile, you have your children getting their nails done. Yes, I'm saying it. And you're exposing them to those chemicals. That's one thing, you're exposing yourself, but really you're exposing your children, your daughters to these chemicals, and they're not even fully developed yet. You're out here letting your children get their hair dyed at 12 years old, even younger. They're not even fully developed yet. But you're putting this mess on them, getting them primped for the marine kingdom, and then wonder why these children are perishing out here. Because they're lambs going to the slaughter, literally. And y'all ain't teaching them what y'all should be teaching them. And they're out here perishing. But you want to set up a GoFundMe and everything else, talking about, I don't have the money to bury my child. You didn't have to bury your child. If you'd have did what you had to do and protected them, you wouldn't have to be asking anybody to contribute to a GoFundMe so you can bury your child. No parent should have to bury their child. That's why I say her death was preventable. But if you're not raising these children right, the Most High is going to step in. And he's going to take from you. Because you don't deserve to have them. They're safer in his care. Many that haven't reached the age of accountability, and that's a whole other topic. And some people don't even agree with that. But I'm saying all this to say, her death, her unaliving did not have to occur. So yeah, I'm feeling some kind of way about that parent, about her mother, boo-hooing and going through all that when you should have taught her. You should have taught her. Don't be talking to these people out here. How many times do we see what's going out here in these streets? There's always something going on. But when you're letting TV and these movies, when you're letting social media raise your children, what do you expect is going to happen? What do you expect? You got to protect your children out here. No, you're not going to the store. Yeah, we need to go back to the old school ways. For real. Yeah, you're not going to the store. No. You're not going by yourself. This ain't that climate anymore, y'all. It ain't that climate. And to be out here, you're on surveillance cameras, she literally talking to these men like it ain't nothing. And I can speak because I know how I was when I was 12. Yeah, that's the other thing too. These 12-year-olds, like I said, she didn't look 12. She looked between 15 and 17 to me. And I know how I was when I was 12. Fast. Yeah, I'm saying it. And I'm putting it out there because that's a reality too. But I'm so thankful to the Most High, and I'll say it again. I thanked him earlier, and I thank him again for sparing me, because I could have very well been one of those 12-year-olds. I could be in my grave right now behind stupid choices, trying to be grown, being up in these older men's faces. This is serious out here. Y'all better heed this word. Protect your children. And now you gotta, this isn't even just a message for females, because you gotta worry about the young boys, the young males, because of this debauchery out here. This Sodom and Gomorrah situation. Y'all better protect these children out here with everything you have. I was the village that raised the child. But I don't have to be a parent to know. I have love for people. I have love I have nieces and nephews. I care about children. I don't want to see any child perish. But it's even more of a dynamic. I can speak. I don't have to be a parent to speak on this kind of stuff. Because not everybody that has children should be a parent. There's people out here that want to be parents and can't be parents, and would raise and love and nurture a child so much better than some of these trifling people out here that have the nerve to call themselves a parent. You're not anything if you're not taking care of these children right. I said it, and I'm going to continue to say it. It is a privilege to be a parent. It is a privilege. And it should not be taken lightly at all. Stop grooming your children for Ha-Satan's kingdom. He is taking these children. Repent, for the kingdom of the Most High is at hand. His authority is coming down. His judgment is coming down. You better get ready. All praise to the Most High. I have such a righteous anger right now because these children are dying. They're dying for no reason because these parents aren't doing their part to take care of them. It's hurting me right now. I'm hurt. Please, please talk to your children. Please. Please talk to them. I'm going to go. On that note, I bid you shalom.